Nike is in the news, and this story is so interesting to me. I mean, you can tell me how you feel about it, Jack, but apparently Nike has created a shoe, a super shoe, a shoe that's too good. What? How can it be too good? What are the rules? I didn't even know there were rules to this. I thought you could do whatever you want in the shoe. Remember Jordan came out, he had the Air Jordans. You got to be like Mike. That was Gatorade. Come fly with me. That was the video tape that I watched over and over again. What was the slogan? What did Air Jordan give you? Be like? No. That's Gatorade. It's got to be the shoes. It must be the shoes. Spike Lee. Am I making things up?
Oh, yeah. I think that sounds familiar.
It's got to be the shoes.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
They're all watching him play.
How big of a star was Michael Jordan? You name the biggest brands that exist, he did stuff with them. Gatorade, Nike, McDonald's. What was the nothing but net? Was that McDonald's? Nothing but net. He's bouncing it off the Hanes. He had Hanes. He still got Hanes.
Yeah.
Rocking Hanes since day one. You want to put the ball in the basket, Jack, you start with Hanes. That's been your problem all along.
It's the underwear.
And the Raptors, they've been having injury problems, so think about it. Get yourself a bucket of Hanes and take your booty down.
Wait, a bucket? We need a whole bucket now?
Then scoot your way down to the Scotiabank Arena and say, give me the rock. Because that's what you would say.
And then security escorts.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And then security hands you a rock square to the chin. And they claim that you asked for it. And you're lying there in your Hanes.
Nothing but Hanes.
Blood dripping onto your Hanes.
They throw me out by my Hanes.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't work out for you.
No, it sounded great, but
it didn't work out for you. Anyway, Nike's got a running shoe, not a basketball shoe, that is too good. Anyone who's in the professional running game has probably heard of this thing. I don't know how many of those people there are, but you know, the marathon types, the jogger types, you see them out and about. There's this shoe called the Vaporfly, and it has been gobbling up market share amongst this running crowd because people are smashing records when they wear this shoe. All right? In competitions that have had similar records for a long period of time, they put the Vaporfly on and they crush. And it's had a massive impact on the Japanese shoemakers that used to dominate the running scene. Manufacturers like Asics Corp, for example. They've been affected because everyone's saying, well, what's your future? You don't have this tech. Nike's got the Vaporfly. Who's going to wear your product when everyone is smashing the records in the other product? But now, the World Athletics, I guess they're just called World Athletics. They kind of govern this type of competition. They're saying, you know what? We're going to look at these Vaporfly and we might ban them. An actual shoe so good that it could be banned. And what this all comes down to, Jack, is a sheet of carbon fiber, which, of course, it would come down to that because it's an incredible material, carbon fiber, and it's apparently bent in such a fashion and placed inside the sole, and it creates a bounce. And this bounce is what it propels you. You've got more energy. You're winning the race. You're breaking the record because of the Vaporfly. And then the other guy, he's watching you from way back there. He's got the Asics on. He's got the New Balance or whatever else. He's saying to himself, what am I running in this race for? I got to get this product.
And I guess they can't add this carbon fiber plate to their shoes either. This is like
patented.
Patented.
I assume. I assume and I presume. I presume and assume that there's some reason as to why they can't immediately do it, or maybe it will just take time to figure it out. But it's brought into question this idea of where are the boundaries and limitations from an equipment perspective so that we can also, think about it this way, Jack, protect the record books.
Yeah.
This is like in other sports, in baseball.
And bats. And
they juice the bat and juice the ball and juice the body.
Yeah. Well, they definitely juiced the body back
Hey,
in
man.
the day. Yeah.
You said it. I didn't. Well,
But
now you got the thing with the Houston Astros with the signs and the buzz. They were wearing devices that buzzed them when Altuve, that's the new report. I'm not allegedly. And Bregman and Altuve, they had devices they were wearing. Give him a little buzz. Kirk's upset about it. He's never been this loud before.
Yeah.
He's just shouting over there. Big
of booze.
baseball guy. Anyway, that's the question: is where do you draw the line? Do you care about the record books?
But where do you look at hockey sticks? For the longest time, they were wood.
Yeah.
Al McInnes had the record for the hardest shot for the longest time. Guys came around, had the one-piece sticks, and now all of a sudden that record is like shattered by everybody in the
You
league.
just had to get into the hockey, didn't you? Like a proper Canadian.
It's inevitable.
Yeah. No, you're right.
But imagine they were like, you can't have one-piece sticks.
Hockey
Sorry.
specifically has, I would say, probably the most technologically advanced sport in the sense you look at the gears and it's insane. Carbon fiber being the perfect example. That's what so much of the equipment has carbon fiber in it now for hockey. The sticks are bending and whipping. It's like a whole space age kind of thing going on. The skates are so much lighter now. The steel that they're using is more, it's insane. Like everything has changed. And because of it, the entire league has changed. But in baseball, on the other hand, you don't see composite bats. They say, no, it's got to be wood still.
Yeah.
So it's up to the organization, ultimately, how much they care about the record books and want to protect it and how much they want the sport to advance. Now, here's the big piece, all right? Immediately, this news comes out, and you see an improvement in the stock price for companies like ASICS because all of a sudden, investors and people start to recognize, okay, maybe Nike can't continue down this path with this crazy trajectory of success for this Vaporfly shoe. But then Bloomberg, rightfully, comes with the speculation saying this could be the best thing ever for the shoe. If the shoe gets banned because the shoe's too good, guess what Joe Blow's going to go buy? The illegal shoe.
Right.
I could go into the Foot Locker and say, where's the Nike illegal performance shoe? Because I'm about to be in the little Joe Blow marathon.
Right.
Whatever they run when they shut down the Don Valley Park.
I think it's called the Joe Blow Marathon.
If it isn't, you know what? It probably exists, to be quite fair. But not even that. I go running with my pals, and we keep track of our time, and we're competitive with it. Some people do that with the apps, and they just look at, oh, you did that in that time. I'm going to compete with you. But all of a sudden, the guy's on the Vaporfly. Now you got to have it too. So now every casual runner is going to go pick up the illegal Nike shoe. Could be the best thing ever for them. So it's an interesting topic. I just didn't know how strict this environment was. I didn't realize you couldn't just improve like that without causing some degree of controversy. And that's exactly what we have here in the form of the Vaporfly. It's technology in an unexpected form, an unexpected place, and with tremendous results by the looks of it. So, you know me, being a technology fan, I just think it's cool. Wow, you can run better, faster, longer with a particular shoe. I'm all for it. But that's kind of where I feel I'm the same with other sports. If you can get a better stick, better hockey stick, let's go. I don't sit around staring at the record books.
No.
I just watch the sport as it is right now. I mean, maybe I'll go watch some old clips for nostalgia, but I watch the sport today. I don't, even Wayne Gretzky came out, speaking of hockey, and said, look, I played at the right time to get those records.
Yeah.
He's not one of these guys came out and said, oh, these guys have so many advantages. He said, look, the game is harder now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anyway.
Where do you get these shoes?
Yeah, exactly. See? All of a sudden, Jack's a runner.
Yeah.
Hey, he goes home, tells the wife, look at my time over here.
Winner of the Joe Blow Marathon.
Yeah, look at my time over here. He goes straight to the top. Boston Marathon. Yeah. Although, I don't know, maybe you can't wear it. Is Boston Marathon's a real one? You would enter as a casual dude and win it. You're on the Vaporfly Max mode. You spend $1,000, and now you're beating the guys that are actually in the race, and you didn't even train.
Perfect.
See, that would be rude. That could be a problem.
Sounds like a movie plot.